Welcome back, everybody, to another No More Future. And yeah, we are in Nem's room, I guess. Yeah. But yeah, before we go into the game, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, share to friends and loved ones. If you're not, then please watch this video or my other videos or whatever video you want to watch. If you don't, then comment down below. Okay. I didn't say that. I just think we should consider all the implications before we start planning something of this magnitude. For one, we don't know how people will react on an initiative like this. Sure, people will flock to your channel, but plenty of them will not do so to praise you or your gameplay. That is true. It will be a temporary surge of viewers slash followers, I guess, or subscribers. The rest will just be fake. It's like you get lucky. You get that one video that pops up, but the other videos don't. So you don't. One is the legitimate one will be. It's not illegitimate, but it's a one-off thing, right? So this is the expected number viewerships per month through calculations, as opposed to okay, no, I'll be receiving millions of views per month because this video did good, so all my videos will follow. No, that's not how this works. Unless you're really that good, yeah. You'll be bombarded daily with insults and threats by idiots who will now associate you with Pandora and the synthetic project for the rest of your life. Come on, I can handle a few haters. I've been playing with screaming children since I was 5. I'm used to being called names online. What about offline then? I doubt all of these people will be content with just expressing their dissatisfaction in your comments. Some of them will find out your real name, others your phone number. Then your city, your address, your family's address. Upon hearing the latter part of your consideration, Nem's expression significantly darkens. Sorry, I cracked my neck. I'm just saying there would be consequences, alright? Not just for you, but for all of us. Given the situation and what's at stake, we can't just do whatever crosses our minds without giving it a second thought like we used to. After giving it some more thought in silence, Nem begrudgingly agrees with you. Yeah, I get it. I guess I didn't think of everything after all. I honestly didn't think I'd be dragging my parents and my sister down with me as well. Had it only been me, I wouldn't have cared, but... The dragon takes a deep, unsatisfied breath. It's clear that he didn't expect this conversation to become this serious so quickly. Maybe you're right. It really was a dumb idea. I didn't say that, okay? I'm just saying. You quickly interrupt your friend, not wanting to end the conversation on such a sour note. What do you mean? Look, I really want to try and help you out. Look, I really want to try and help you out. Personally, I think this is a wonderful idea. All I'm saying is that it's not something we can just come up with and put into practice the next day. Hanging out with George earlier taught me that I can't just do whatever I want whenever I want anymore. Everything I do has consequences for more than just me now. I owe it to him, you, and the rest of my friends to keep you as safe as can be. I don't fear idiots either, but if something were to happen to you, You chase that thought out of your head before you can make a scene in front of Nem. I'll talk about this with Mary and the others later and see if there's anything they can do. I don't want to give you false hope, but I'm sure she'll do everything she can to try and make this happen. You chase that thought. Wait, what did I do? Oh, sorry, I went back. Really? You'll do that for me? Of course! Either way though, with or without my help, I'm sure you'll achieve all your dreams in the end, friend. Without warning, the Drake leaps off his seat and gives you the tightest hug you've received since you left the Gazelle's place, which, truth be told, wasn't all that long ago to begin with. Thanks, Isaac! I'll make it up to you, I promise. Hey, no need to do that. I don't like it when people feel indebted to me. Too late. I'm gonna stuff your house full of video games and posters and chocolate and... Weren't you struggling with your rent just a little while ago? What is that gonna do? No, I'll be living with you now. Since a rich company is paying off of your rent, I think I could live with you, you know? Okay, aside from Nem's obvious hyperbole and improbable promises, you have to admit to yourself that doing something like this would be pretty cool. You never did anything in front of a camera. Aside from blowing some candles on your birthday cakes, you wonder if it truly would be as simple as just playing with your friend like usual. And speaking of, we forgot about the game. A massive "you died" message appears on both of your screens. If you had to guess, it has probably been staring you down since, well, before you began talking about Nem's idea. Well, thank goodness this isn't ranked. Either way, I'm sorry for distracting us both with this talk. I said I wouldn't do it again, but then... Whoa, are you really apologizing for that? Come on, I was the one who started that discussion, wasn't I? Oh, I just alt-tab and checked if we're recording. We are. Thanks for the fam, for the sleepy fam, and you know, thanks for God, I guess. Thank God, as they say. The dragon lets go of his controller, grabs his phone, and heads towards an inflatable mattress on the other side of the room. He throws himself on top of the makeshift bed back first, and his fall is quickly stopped by a sea of cute dolls and plushies that were also resting on top of it. How about we take a break? We've been playing that game non-stop for a while now. Okay, there we go. It doesn't appear like he's giving you much room to protest. He's already scrolling through his phone at the speed of light, and it doesn't seem like he'll be willing to get up anytime soon. Yeah, let's take a break. Have a Kit Kat. Not sponsored, by the way. You decided to take a more comfortable seat yourself. So you find a warmer spot by the kotatsu opposite the dragon's mattress. Am I reading that correctly? I feel like I'm not. You sure you don't want to get comfy under the kotatsu? It's awesome down there, I promise. I don't doubt that. It's just that cold and hot don't really mean a whole lot to me anymore is all. Oof, that's kind of rough. Well, the offer still stands if you feel like trying it out later. And I appreciate that. Thanks, Nem. No problem. After a brief pause likely spent diving through his social media, the Drake eventually resumes the conversation. So, you mentioned your cousin earlier. What happened with him after all? Oh, that. Well, I called the number you gave me. He answered. We chatted for a while. Then I went to his new place and hung out with him for the last few hours. Wow! Sounds like I had a fun afternoon. It definitely beat the morning, that's for sure. Either way, I really should thank you for what you did. Had it not been for you, I might have never gotten to talk to George again. You don't need to thank me, Isaac. I just handed you a number. You're the one who did everything after that. OG Nem, look at this. What a homie, man. Speaking of, how come you had that number in the first place? I don't recall ever giving you George's number. And even if I did, his parents got him a new one not that long ago. Believe it or not, I was going on a hike a few weeks ago with a couple of friends from work near Tulliper Peak. Just a fun excursion with friends, with a picnic on the side, you know, living the life. At some point, a gazelle kid approached us and asked if I was your friend. I mentioned that I used to be your friend, so he handed me his phone number and asked me to pass it along to you in case we ever saw each other again. I see. I'm surprised you didn't laugh him off on the spot. I mean, I was dead to you at that time. Yeah, it was a pretty strange request. I had half a mind to refuse myself, but something in his eyes told me it was serious, and that got me thinking. I was dead certain that you were long gone by then, but what if he knew something that I didn't? What if there really was a chance I'd get to see you again? Aw, oh my goodness, man, it's pulling my heartstrings. I don't know how he knew you ended up a synthetic. But that promise I made him definitely made it a lot easier to realize it was really you back at the cafe. He didn't know I became a synthetic. He just guessed that something was off from the way my family reacted to my death. Really? What happened to make him think that? Well, though it hurts to recall that bitter memory, you tell your friend everything that Gazelle confided in you. They did what? Holy heck! Yeah, I can't believe they gave up on me so quickly. It was heartbreaking to find out. I can imagine. I'm so sorry about that, Isaac. You don't have to apologize, even if you hadn't realized that was me back at the cafe. At least you gave me a shot. They didn't give me so much as that. Do you wanna talk about it? You take a long sigh, in spite of how useless such a thing is for you at this point. That's true. He is a synthetic, my man. Between Bradbury making you question whether you are the person you claim to be, and your family making you question whether that person was ever loved at all, your head has become an absolute mess of doubts and regrets. Though it'd be nice to vent it all on Nem like old times, you currently don't feel anywhere near strong enough to tackle this discussion with him. Even if he deserves to know that he may not be talking with a real Isaac after all. How about we go back to that picnic we were having the other day? Was Daphne there? Though the Drake is happy to change the subject, his answer isn't as positive. This actually reminds me of someone who vents out to me and I just told him stop. No. Not immediately. It was like years now. Or maybe at least I'm totaling the times this person has, vented out towards me. You might say, Sleepy, why would you say that? You're his friend. Or yeah. Well. I wasn't in a really good spot in mindset at that time. Family was like arguing and bickering while my uncle was dying from cancer, and I also kinda effed up my school, so, or rather my grades to be exact. Didn't really tell them until a year passed. Yeah, I wasn't doing so well either. So, I know it's an excuse. It's not good. I should have been there as a friend, to be still there to listen, vent out. Okay, but yeah, do be like that. Well, at least he found another friend of a friend of mine and his friend as well to vent out. So no problem there. Okay, nope. I tried to get her to come with us numerous times, but she turned us down at every turn. I don't get why she's so mean. I mean, I was inviting her to a day out for crying out loud. Well, she doesn't exactly strike me as the sort of person who'd readily agree to something like this. Well, sucks to be her. We had a lot of fun and we played tons of games and ate the biggest cakes and she had none of it. Sometime after that half-comedic outburst, the dragon's expression sours once again. I hope she'll come to the next. Nem, you're not sure why the Drake is so keen on hanging around the human girl, given the sort of crowds she seems to attract at work. But you can't imagine this interest coming from anywhere but a good place. Nem's been nothing but nice with you over the years, and you believe that he merely wishes to extend his kindness towards his co-worker as well. It'd be rude of you not to try and help him with his endeavor. How about this? I'll talk to her the next time I see her and see if I can't do something about that. You will? Yeah, turns out that I live a couple floors beneath her, so getting a hold of her shouldn't be that hard. I even had dinner at her place just yesterday. You had dinner? At her place? How did you even get her to invite you? Well, long story short, she didn't. It was her brother who did. She has a brother? She never said anything about that at work. Really? Not even a single word? Nope. For all I knew, she was all on her own. I get her. I get it. Listen, there are times where I'm blabbermouth. Kinda don't like myself being a blabbermouth. But there are people that are private about it. That are really good at... No, I'm not gonna spill the beans on my life. Unless they ask. Correct? No problem with asking. Like simple question like, what's your age? Oh, okay. Easy. But if they're not gonna ask, I'm not really gonna, hey, this is my name, I'm the blah 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 blah, an introduction. Unless we're doing introductions, that's a different scenario, right? I see. Well, I guess it's not as strange as I thought, all things considered. I don't imagine you go telling everyone at work about your sister either. Fair point. So, you're gonna try and talk to her. Sure, I might as well. See if I can convince her to easing up on you or something. Which, considering everything she said about her coworker back at the cafe, shouldn't be too difficult. That's awesome! Thanks, Isaac! Whoa, don't thank me yet. I haven't even done anything. I know, but it's a thought that counts. As the two of you smile at each other yet again, you feel thankful that you can once again enjoy each other's company like this once again. The last few weeks have been full of uncertainty and confusion, and for the most part your head's still full of worries and dilemmas. However, this emotion you feel while surrounded by the people you love, whom you've known all your life, it really does feel like you're back to being nothing more than just one of them, if only for a moment. Isaac, can you hear me? A familiar girlish voice intrudes on your thoughts once again. Natalie, what's up? You make sure to keep your rhetorical lips sealed as you answer the Labrador's query in your head. You don't want them to react to her presence the same way George did, after all. I just got the message from Mary. Your helper suddenly stops herself mid-sentence. Uh-oh, that's not good. Seemingly without reason, or a reason. Never mind, it's a long story. I'll tell you later. For now, just know that your apartment's all good if you want to head back home. They finished the searches and repairs a while ago, so there's no fear that anyone's gonna be there when you return. I see. Well, thanks for warning me. I was planning on staying here for a little longer though. Really? Did you have plans with your friend to have dinner together then? Dinner together? Not at all. Why? What time is it again? 7:45? 7:45? Really? Time truly did run out faster than you could have imagined. If you have had friends, ouch, you know, I get it, that hurts, right? Some of, I don't know if the sleepy fam here, you know, my sleepy friends, I mean, not really friends, I'll just call you fam, I guess. The sleepy fam, the sleepy bee fam. Pretty much you, watching right now. If you have you've noticed when you're hanging out with your friends, even if it's just chilling, you're not really playing a game, let's say face to face. Hang out in the park, just talking. Time flies, man. 1 hour is not enough. When you play a game, it flies as well. I don't know. It's just something. Maybe it's when you're so focused on the now with your friends that you don't really focus on the time. I guess that's what it is. Yeah. Time truly did run out faster than you could have imagined. Isaac, everything all right? And you forgot about Nem again. Sorry for the chair noise. Ooh, that's gonna be painful for the ears. Sorry. You're not good at managing conversations on two fronts, it seems. Sorry, I just realized that it got pretty late all of a sudden. Did it? The dragon gives a brief look to his phone, then sighs at what he sees. Yup, it did alright. Sorry, I've been on my phone all this time, but I never thought to look at the time. At the time. It's alright, Nem. I didn't notice that either, and I have a computer in my head. Or something like that. So, what are we gonna do? I don't know. I mean, I'd gladly have you over for dinner, but I'd feel pretty embarrassed serving you instant noodles with discount soy sauce. That's all you have? Yeah. Had to make quite a few sacrifices to get an apartment this nice. Oh my god, man. I feel like crap, man. Oh no. Somebody give them some money. Find someone, you know, a vlogger or a trend in TikTok that's like, hey, how much is your rent? Oh, $30. Can you show me the place? Blah, 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 right? Okay, but hey, the Kotatsu is definitely worth the investment, and I can live on cheap food for a while until I get my bearings. You certainly wouldn't mind eating whatever Nem can afford to share with you, even if it's just cup noodles. However, you feel as though the dragon deserves better than whatever he can scrounge at the supermarket discount aisle for dinner. What if we went to a restaurant downtown instead? Ooh, a restaurant? I don't think I could afford that. It's okay, I'll pay for you. I'd never invite you anywhere only to leave you to pay the bill. Oh man, what an OG, man. What the heck? Oh. Reminds me of someone I know. I guess we're friends. She's my friend's girlfriend for years now. But I've also been friends with her. Not super close. We're literally neighbors. So yeah. She kinda... Listen, my grandfather died, so she's kind of helping out when we hang out. Of course, with my friend, which is her boyfriend. So the gang and her, we hang out. Sometimes she just, I'll pay for it, no problem. Or like, grab. But yeah, going back to the game. In spite of her promises, her friend remains unconvinced. I don't know. It'd still be pretty embarrassing knowing I could only afford to eat out just because you're there. Nem, you don't. It's alright. I get paid next Sunday, so we can totally arrange something by then. You can still cover for me if you wish, but at least that way I won't feel like I'm taking advantage of you. You're quite unsure about the dragon's wishes yourself, and you can't fathom why he'd feel this way all of a sudden. But you try your best to respect his decisions nonetheless. Now listen, I get them, man. I get it, even for me. I feel like, oh no, they're paying for me, man. No. I don't want that. I don't like owing people. Because it sticks with you. What does that mean about me? I don't know, but it sticks with you. I can sleep it off, but I wake up next time like, I kinda owe her. Or owe him, or whatever, right? Yeah. You're quite unsure about the... Yeah, no, I read this. Are you sure you're going to make it through next week on cup noodles and the likes alone? Hey, my diet's not that bad. I just have very limited cash right now, is all. I'll get by, don't worry about that. Thanks for worrying though, and for giving me a reason to go somewhere next Sunday. No problem. I guess I'll just head home then. You give Natalie the all clear to call you a ride while you finish up your conversation with the Drake. So, what are you gonna do once you get home? Not much, probably head straight to bed and get ready for tomorrow. Why? I thought you didn't have any plans. Well, true, but I should still try to do everything I can to wake up early, just in case Mary wants to talk or anything like that. You only now realize that you never really told them much about your friends over at the company. Oh, sorry. I guess I never told you about her, huh? Well, Mary's kind of the director of the synthetic project, right? I've heard about her. Really? Wow, man. Okay, I'm just quick to update. Come on, Isaac. She's over on the gosh damn internet these days. She was literally in the New Herald just yesterday. Oh, right. I remember now. Plus, it's not like she was a total nobody before it either. Apparently, she's been working at Pandora Laboratories for several decades. Several decades? I didn't think she was that old. The wonders of modern cosmetic surgery, I guess. It's basically rich people magic. Is that why you never seem to grow up past 3rd grade? Hey, that's a low blow! You chuckle at your little joke while the dragon regains his composure. Besides, I'm not that rich. My parents kind of are, and my sister's on her way as well. Meanwhile, I'm still stuck at a low-end job while feeding on cup noodles, remember? I know, I was joking. Still, that lady is probably on a whole other level. Have you seen her curriculum? She's practically superhuman. 4 degrees, 7 masters, multiple groundbreaking books published, and that was before she was even 30. Your boss is practically a one-lady lab crew. More like a one-lady company, or half company at least. Pretty much. How did you even get in contact with someone like that? I don't imagine you applied to become a synthetic anywhere. To be honest, I didn't. Before you can explain yourself, your friend quickly brushes you off as he shakes his head. Never mind. Forget about that. It's been 10 minutes or something and I'm still here wasting your time. I should probably let you leave by now. You're not wasting my time then, though it is true that I did already call a mover a while ago. Really? When did you find the time to do that? Again, you hesitate to tell him about your handler for some reason. It's complicated. Well, I'm sure we can just catch up on all of this stuff the next time we see each other. Right, I'll try to get hold of Mary for that stream offer by then as well, and that thing with Daphne as well. I guess I'm gonna end this video right here. I know everybody, it's a little bit short, so sorry about that. It's a little bit short as opposed to my other No More Future videos. This is like a chill time for me. So yeah, I'll be seeing you in the next episode of No More Future. Hopefully subscribe, like, comment, share to friends and loved ones to support this channel. Every view, even if it's just one, I'm like, nice. If it's a like, I'm like, wow, somebody liked my video. It's crazy. When somebody commented, damn. Other than that, stay safe, everybody. Good luck on whatever you're doing. Bye.